Hello and welcome to IWT number 5. Today we're here in High Street, Shepparton at Lights Plus. I'm here with an old friend, Mark Librio. Hello Mark.
G'day Tim, how are you mate?
Yep. So I first met Mark back in 2002 when I was working at a Telstra store in Shepparton, and Mark was just starting up this lighthouse here, and he walked in and I sold him a couple of phones, set up his internet and phone lines here, and since then we've been kept in touch and been parties. So
yeah, exactly. What do you call your interviews?
IWTs. Interview with Tim.
Why don't you call it ITims?
ITims?
Yeah.
I like it.
ITims. Let's do ITims.
Sounds great.
I like it.
From now on, my interviews are called ITims. So, for those of you who don't know you, Mark, give us a quick
okay, moved to Shepparton in 2002 to start out this venture.
From where?
From Melbourne, actually. Mm-hmm. I was working in the lighting industry for a company down there, and decided to move back to the country. Originally from Echuca, and just wanted to come back to the country life.
Yeah, because you're originally from Echuca. You've got family still over there.
Yeah, family still at Echuca. Grew up in Echuca, and there was an opportunity to open in Shepparton, and we took it. And 16 years later, we're still here.
Excellent. So, 16 years, a long time.
Oh, yeah.
And I spoke in the last interview about overnight success that took 15 years or so. And just to elaborate on that, tell us about some of the growing pains that you had from when you first started out. It was just yourself and Vanessa, and
my
no
wife,
staff. And now you've got 6 staff, and yourself and V are still here?
Yes, yeah. We've grown from just Vanessa and myself. We were here starting the business for probably about a year or 18 months before we actually employed somebody. It just got too much for us. The workload, we were doing everything from customer service to receiving stock to merchandising. We were doing the whole lot between the two of us, and we were burning the candle at both ends. And we, as you do when you start off a new business, you work hard to build it, and then we decided to start looking at employing staff, which took a bit of pressure off us. And now, six staff on team now, and things are good.
Okay, great. So you mentioned that at the start, when it was just you and Vanessa, that you were doing everything. And I can understand where that's coming from. At the moment, I'm trying to do the invoices, I've got to do all that sort of stuff. What's some of the tips you've got for people out there in a similar sort of position where they're trying to do everything in their business?
Yeah, look, I like to be in control of everything, but unfortunately you just haven't got enough time during the day. So probably the most important thing that I learned over the last 15 years was time management. Managing my day, planning my day was something that I started doing. I tried not to plan, but I had to plan my day to get through the day. Otherwise I'd be working late or taking it home to do it at home, and I didn't want to do that. So using my diary, writing things down was what I did initially, and then any ideas, you'd write them in your diary and implement them. But yeah, that was the way we first initially did it. It's a lot easier now.
A manual to-do list that was written.
To-do list, I used to do an action list for myself every day, and the girls as well. So we get through what we had to do for the day. Yeah,
great. So, for those of you who are interested in some time management, one thing that I use is the 3 Ds: do, delegate, or discard. So there's
do, delegate, discard. That's another thing.
Either do it, delegate it to someone else, or just cross it off your list, because it's not that important at the end of the day.
That's exactly right. So, and that's the other thing that I found it hard to do is delegate, because I wanted to be in control of everything that was going on, but I had to delegate. I didn't have enough hands. You have to, and now it's part of the daily routine. Is delegating what needs to be done during the day, and all it is following it up. But technology's made that a lot easier for us these days. Having all our internet reminders, Outlook Express. I use a list called AnyList that interacts with the whole system that we have here.
And that's an app, is it?
Yeah, it's an app. Yep.
I use Todoist, for those of you interested in a to-do list that integrates with your PC or your iPhone or whatever phone you're using. You can run it. It's a cloud-based program, and you're using AnyList.
And I like AnyList because it does integrate with our Amazon Alexa that we've just recently installed.
Ah, yes.
Due to our new smart home lighting systems that we're selling here now.
Yep.
And I just find it easy now having that list. I can talk to Amazon Alexa to remind me to do things or make an appointment.
Yep.
I'll ask Amazon Alexa for my appointments for the day, and she talks back to me and tells me what I've got on for the day, which makes life easier.
And you can turn your lights.
Yeah, absolutely.
on and off.
Yeah.
Go
I
for
want
it.
to give you a demo.
Yeah, go.
Let's see if this works firsthand. Alexa, turn strip lights off.
Okay.
There you go.
I love this stuff.
Alexa, turn strip lights on. There you go.
Okay.
Amazing.
So this is going to be big. Out there at the moment, there's quite a bit of smart home equipment out there, but it's going to be
Amazing.
huge.
Yeah.
huge.
How else has technology changed the way you do business, or even affected the business?
Oh, technology. When we first started out the business, everything was done manually. You used to run around and do manual purchase orders, you do manual stock counts, everything. These days, with the new point of sale systems that are available, and we've got a very good one that's cloud based, I can tell where my stock is, my stock levels are, my sales reports, and do all those. I can do them from my iPad at home.
Mm-hmm. So for those people out there who are considering an online cloud-based POS system, point of sale, what's your recommendation for? Because you obviously didn't have a point of sale.
I had a small point of sale system that
Yep.
I paid $199 for that did the job, but presented an invoice, but didn't really interact with the stock. We've got a good system now called Retail Express, and I did a lot of research on the different forms of different types of point of sale systems, and I found Retail Express the easiest.
Yep.
We trialled a few, and I found Retail Express the easiest to implement into our type of business.
Yep. So a lot of people are concerned about the monthly cost of running
Yep.
a cloud-based POS or any cloud-based solution that has a monthly subscription. What's your advice to those people who are scared of taking that step?
Oh, you just got to commit because of the amount of time it's going to save you.
Is it worth it?
Absolutely, 100%. The amount of time that was taking us to do our ordering, to do our stock counts, it's all there for you straight away. It's easy. It's probably made our bottom line more streamlined because we know exactly what we're holding.
Yep.
We know we've got our sales rates, so we know exactly.
Better for stock taking.
Absolutely,
Yeah.
you can tell exactly what you've got in stock at any time.
Yeah, and technology is also now growing into your lights. You've got security cameras.
Yep, with lights inbuilt.
In the lights, so if I come to your doorstep,
can
I
talk
don't
to
know
it.
that I'm on camera.
No, it looks like a normal security light, or it looks like a light fitting actually. It has a sensor inbuilt in it, and it also has a camera inbuilt in it as well.
Yeah.
So
Have they been popular in the store?
Oh yeah,
Yep.
yeah. We need to explain. We have them at the front of the counter here, and people will look at them and say, "What are they?" Then we get into our information, and once you explain, and they've worked. We've had customer feedback to say that camera actually caught someone breaking into my shed.
Amazing.
And they got the alert live on their app. They could record the intruder and notify the police. Bang.
Excellent. What's the impact on online sales done
Ooh,
to your retail store?
Okay, online. That's probably another our discussion if we had that. Yeah, look, probably over the last 3 years we've found online shopping hard to combat, but you can't stop online shopping these days. You just have to work
So
with it.
what have you done to combat that?
Oh, we do a lot of research on our prices.
Yep.
We make sure we're buying the best price so we can sell it at the best price. So we do our research online. First thing we do is see what online prices are, and we just have to beat the price.
So you either beat the price or your prices are set at
Our
online
prices are set, and we'll happily meet or beat online pricing because that's just what business is all about these days. You can't stop people from shopping online.
Yeah.
And you just have to reassure them that they can walk into the store and they're still getting a good price.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I think that's really important.
Okay. Just mindful of time. We can talk all day, but
Yeah.
just probably the last question I think people are interested to know. If you started again from day one, 16 years ago, what would you do differently?
Yeah, I thought about this question. I don't think I would do anything different. like when we first opened, it was hard because you didn't know what to expect.
Yeah.
We started off with a small little ad in the local paper and waiting for customers to walk in the door.
Yeah.
And we did get customers coming in, and their comments were, you'll fail, you won't sell this type of range that you've got, because we did try something different. And that was more or less a challenge for me, people saying that. So
you actually had people coming into store saying you won't be here in 12 months.
Yep, we did. We had customers saying that you'll be priced out, your range, what you've got, because we did introduce different things into the store that were based in Melbourne, and it was good. It was interesting for people to walk in the shop and see different things than they used to see. So, and I do that on a regular basis. We have to update our range all the time.
And so, as a business owner, when you got people telling you that you're not going to last 12 months, how did you know that it was right? How did you know that this was?
Mate, my biggest thing is failure. I don't like to fail at anything. So you just
none of us do.
No,
and
not at all. But
the stats show that 96% of small businesses will fail in the first 5 years.
Yeah. But why do they fail? Do they not work on their business all the time? Do they give up?
Yeah.
That's probably one thing I'll never do. I just keep trying and improving my business, improving our customer sales.
Why? What's your why? Why do you do that for?
Why? Oh, I've got family now, and I enjoy it. I really do enjoy it. We've made a lot of friends in the business through our customers, and we keep getting repeat customers all the time, building their second, even third homes now over the last 16 years, that they'll keep coming back to us because of our knowledge and our customer service as well. So that's why I do it. And I've got obviously kids and my wife. We need to make sure we keep paying the bills.
Family comes first.
Absolutely, mate. Absolutely.
Mark, it's been a pleasure.
Thanks, Tim.
Thank you so much.
So keep up the ITims, okay?
It's
see your ITims.
Yeah, it's ITims now. That's great.
All right.
Thanks for that. Thanks, guys.
Thank you.
Have a great day. See you later.
Cheers.